Oh, okay. You don't have your hearing aid in. Okay.
Hi, I'm Tracy Schuhmacher, and I'm here today with Denise Gaines, owner of Gigi Bakes. How are you, Denise?
Fine. How are you?
Good. So this is an interview I've always wanted to do because I think a lot of people have dreams of, launching their own bakery out of their home, and you've done it.
Yes. Yes. I done it with my mom and my sister.
And how long have you been in business?
Let's see, since 2012.
Yeah, that's a good long time. And I know you're a familiar face if people have gone to West Side Market or in the past, the Rochester Public Market. I've certainly enjoyed your wonderful treats. So describe for me, what is your kitchen setup like? Are you cooking out of your own home kitchen?
No, we have it's a double house. And so we converted the bottom apartment to a certified kitchen.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah, so it was a lot easier to do it that way. Trying to do it with a home kitchen, it would be much more difficult to do. So the person who we had as our inspector, she really helped us walk us through the process with the Department of Agriculture. She's not there anymore, but we weren't sure how we were going to do this. And she walked us step by step of what we needed to do. And so that's why we did it this way.
Wonderful. Well, that's a great setup. So have you all cooked together throughout your life?
Yes, pretty much. My sister, she's the real baker. And she's always baking for the family. We got it from my grandmother, who was a baker. But my sister, she calls it her therapy, and she can just bake for hours and hours. And I got into it, because I saw how much she enjoyed doing it. And she worked at a part-time. She worked at a bakery part-time, and just really loved it. She started, just doing stuff at Wilton, and then branched off of there. And we both got laid off at one point, and we decided that instead of working for somebody else, we would, go into business for ourselves. And we decided, we went up to King Arthur, the King Arthur School. They have so we want to open a bakery, sort of intensive 3-day course. You bake and you talk about the business. And we figured we would do this and we would get it out of our system and we would, we'd come to our senses, but it just piqued our interest even more.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know. So that must have been, is that in Vermont, the King Arthur?
In Vermont, yeah.
Wonderful. I didn't know they did something like that. So let me ask. So I envision myself running a business with my mom and my sister. And I'm like, I don't know that would go so well. Do you have any rules or tips to make it work with a home business?
You understand you're going to have fights.
You will anyway.
Yeah, you're going to anyways. But, you know that you love each other and that you respect each other. And if somebody is upset or hurt, you have to listen to what they say and understand it's coming from a place of love. We did have to tell our mother that, yes, she's our mother, but she's not our boss.
But, I bet that was an interesting conversation.
She doesn't pay any attention to it, but we tried it.
A mom is a mom, right?
Right. That's exactly it.
So what are your specialties? Like, what are you known for the most?
Probably our French macarons, our decorated sugar cookies, and our pies.
Okay.
But we also have built up a bit of a following. We've been doing vegan. We branched out into vegan as well.
Wow, well, that's amazing.
Yeah, so we started doing that, and
So,
that people seem to enjoy it.
oh, I'll bet. I know there's a big vegan community here for sure. So in terms of, the holidays are coming up. I know that the West Side Farmers Market is closed. Are the holidays a busy time for you, or does it slow down with the market being closed?
Well, no, it's a busy time. For Thanksgiving we're doing pies for ours market, and then for Christmas we're doing the decorated sugar cookies. Although we've been at the what is it? The city.
Yeah, at the public market.
No, not the public market.
Oh,
The one downtown. The holidays at the market. Oh, the holiday
yeah.
village.
Yeah, that
And,
Rock Holiday Village. Yeah, that is such a beautiful event. You were down there for that?
Yeah, we did that the both years, the first year and the second year. But now they're not doing it this year, so it's kind of
that's a big bummer. So what are you doing instead with that being closed? Anything?
Well, we're going to set up online for people to order online. I don't know if we do parties, office parties, but I don't know if people are having office parties anymore, at least this year because of COVID.
So there's a lot of uncertainty this year, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it is. There is some uncertainty. We deliver weekly to RIT, and knock on wood, they're still going, but they're going to have a nice long break. So that's going to be we're going to have to deal with that. With the uncertainty, because they haven't really said when they're coming back from break. So when they break for Thanksgiving. So
yeah, it's definitely I guess we're moving into a very uncertain time again. Did you have a good year at the West Side Farmers Market?
We did. It's always a great market. And it was, and Jackie Farrell, who runs the market, she stressed it was going to be a safe market, and she kept her word, and people wore masks and people came down, and it was a good year for the market. Probably our best year we've ever had at that market.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Thanksgiving. So you said you're doing Thanksgiving pies. What kind of pies are you doing?
Well, we do our apple crumb caramel. We do a chocolate cream, chocolate bottom pecan pie, regular pecan pie, sweet potato, and pumpkin.
Nice. Well, what's that chocolate bottom pecan, did you say? What is that?
It's the bottom is chocolate ganache.
Oh, wow.
And then on the top we do the regular pecan pie and bake it in the oven, and it just really comes out nicely.
That sounds terrific.
And pecan pie can be a little sweet, and the chocolate ganache kind of cuts that sweetness a bit.
Yeah. Well, especially that corn syrupy layer, it does get kind of sweet. If that's a huge layer, that does get to be a very sweet pie.
Well, we don't do corn syrup. We do maple syrup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and brown sugar. And
oh, it sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever baked a pecan pie. I mean, I'm assuming it's corn syrup. So, I'm a pie buyer more than a pie baker. I think they're very tricky, don't you?
They are. We've learned, at least for me, to have to take the temperature, make sure that it comes up to the right temperature, because I've had pies that it won't set. But the one thing about the chocolate bottom, it helps the setting, which is nice too. It's kind of cool.
Good to know. Yeah. So if people want to order pies, where would they do that?
They would call up Ours Market. Of course, I don't have the number, but they could call Ours Market
in Brighton.
Right on Monroe Avenue. And they'll take the orders, and then they'll have a pickup, like usually the week of Thanksgiving. Couple of the day before, usually the day before is when people come in to pick up their pies.
Okay.
And then we also, you can order your turkey. I think they're doing a Plainville turkey or something. So they have turkeys that you can order ahead. And so
That's great. So you can get a whole dinner from them. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, you can get your turkey.
Oh, your turkey. Okay.
Yeah, you have to make your dinner.
I don't know. Some stores are doing takeout Thanksgiving dinner, but Ours Market, that's a pretty small place to be doing that. So I should have known. Okay. And so if people want to know more about Gigi Bakes, where's the best place to go?
Probably our Facebook page, which is Gigi Bakes Inc. The Facebook page is probably the best thing.
Okay.
Even though I don't always keep up with it, it's probably the best way to find out about what we do.
Perfect.
For the holidays, we do sugar cookie miniature cookies. And we're doing some for Halloween. As a matter of fact, we'll be delivering some to Ours Market this week for Halloween, and they're really cute. People love those.
Well, that's good to know. So Halloween and Christmas cookies and Thanksgiving pies all at Ours Market in Brighton.
Yep.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
You have a good holiday season, and I hope it all goes well with, everything.
Just got to keep positive, right?
That's all we all can do, right?
That's right. And wear your masks.